Thank goodness, that's very loud. Oh, wait! I forgot the thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Everything just broke at once. It's fine though, it's fine though. Okay. I don't really have a place to put this, do I? That sucks. Okay. So we're not using the other mic today. It's fine. We'll use the new mic tomorrow. Okay, that's been 90 seconds of a mistake. But you know what? I got a little jogging, so we're good. I'm feeling good today. Feeling good about this. Oh dear. Oh, this started a lot faster than I was prepared for. Interesting. I'm kind of freaking out. Dang. Heroes coming in hot. Oh, hey, Usagi. How you doing? I take back the compliment I just paid the hero. Bum, 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 bum. Can't hear the game. That's not good. Uh. Oh, yeah, because it keeps doing that. Hold on.
So I know I'm right!
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
That should be working
I
now.
have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that
it's so
proves
loud.
everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on.
Outside a
This
second.
doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Fix it from here now. Sweet. That's great. Yeah, I forgot to change mic. Then when I came back downstairs, I realized I didn't have a place to put it.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Yeah.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my
Lower
line.
the game now. Ah.
You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
How will we leave that there?
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present.
How's that?
Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence? guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
How do
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
But why are you
I have evidence of my own.
Do you really?
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Nah. Dang, why is my mouse dragging? Come on. Lame. Let me see what bullets I have
You guys have
equipped on
all
me.
been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line.
We'll stick with this.
You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
It's the group photo, isn't it? Oh,
I too
come
have
on.
evidence to present.
Evidence that proves every. What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the
Three of us each have that kind of evidence.
I missed it.
You guys have all been working
No.
together, haven't you?
Hold on.
I have evidence.
Kids.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can
And
the three of
freeze.
us each have that kind of...
No, that's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
It's funny that they all just assume since they don't
too?
remember the photo that everybody else remembers
The
it.
evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh jeez. This doesn't normally happen. Right there. Is that okay?
Huh?
OBS just does not like me today, does it?
But mine's different.
Wait, hers is different?
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Okay, that makes me feel much better. Because I was freaking out because Makoto wasn't in the other one.
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Not really.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Sweet! Oh, hi, Yonk. Is that how I say that? Is it Yonk or is it Lonk? I always mess up the L and the I.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other.
I mean, to be completely fair, it's Lonk? Alright, try to remember that.
The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
It was a very poorly set trap.
A trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
And to be completely fair, it did work on me, because I started panicking, because I assumed this was the picture everyone else got.
In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Am I in the final? Yes, I am. Say we're starting
And in the
early so
picture
that I can
Hero
finish
got,
it
he's
by,
the only one missing.
hopefully around 12, because I was told it was a very long trial.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Why is there a giant elephant koi?
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
Missing 2? What do you mean?
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
I mean, it wasn't that
Yeah.
ridiculous,
I suppose
Mono.
That must be it. But how was that a hint?
The second game you want to see? Okay, I haven't played the second game yet. That's what we're gonna do next.
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Why is Mondo rocking a Speedo? Have I seen the anime? No, I haven't done that yet either. I have started completely blind, start from this game, and I'm planning to go through them all in the canonical order. Or well, the recommended order. So it goes this one, number 2, then Despair Girls, then number 3, and then I forget. There was a little bit of weirdness around the last one. I have a guy. My brother, he's been keeping me on track for all that. What do you mean you can't quite pin it down? The fact that none of you remember taking these pictures?
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
It's not fake.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
No.
No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Gasp, there's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember.
Still remember to avoid spoilers?
Like
Yeah.
that.
We have like this gag order on him because he's the one who like got us all into the game, me and my sister. But we don't let him talk about anything. We barely let him talk while he's playing the game.
Sure of it.
But you know,
Yes, we do love
can you
Hina here.
really be so sure?
She's nice.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
Memory loss. Where's Kirigiri? She's right over there. What? Oh! Yeah, I know what I'm going for. Oh wait, I need that one! And then it's I, right? Then I need an S, excuse me. Then Thea. She's great, I love Thea. Great music.
Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Oh dear.
As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
So this is why. This is when Hiro decides to grow a
We
brain.
all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Can we remember the dying words of the dude who got hit in the head, please? Make your arguments. Where's the textbook? Give me the textbook. There... Nope. Not the textbook. There is the interview DVD, though. That can work.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when
Yep.
did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I think when I hit start.
Promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Now we'll wait until they all say.
Idea that we
Say
all
their
lost
piece.
our memories.
It's totally stupid, obviously.
I just want to make sure there's nothing else I'm missing.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia?
Yeah, no, it's the DVD.
Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
Again, when I hit start.
Promise you, I haven't lost my memory.
Wait.
Ever since I got to this school, I remember
Oop.
everything that's happened.
No, it's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, Coco. OMG, you want to see? If it's a spoiler, I would very much not like to see. I've worked very hard to avoid spoilers.
Being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
Yeah, class 78.
When you say all of us, you mean
Oh.
I mean all of us, including you.
you lied! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember.
I just never
Do you expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Kina, what makes more sense? Amnesia? Or the, what was the word I was gonna say? Or
Well,
being
we
trapped
don't
in a
have
school with
any
a
way to
talking
refute
robot
it,
bear.
So we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Thank you, Byakuya.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
Well, it's not a deep
To be
fake.
honest,
That doesn't happen
there's
for another
something
10
else
years.
on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
Oh, thanks for the follow, yeah? Or Blanc. I almost
The
called you Blanc
headmaster
again.
sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
Hey, we just hit 25! Yeah!
question is that?
I feel like I should have set up like a graphic or
How did
something.
we
for that.
answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
Are you gonna bring up the fact that we had no other choice?
I don't remember a thing.
Come on. Oh, thanks, Usagi.
The same
So yeah,
goes
I'm
for
very
everyone
stoked
else.
about it. I'm just also
Nobody
very
remembers?
focused on this trial. Probably gonna be jumping up and down after I turn it off.
You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
I mean,
You
Yeah.
sure are, 'cause it's all true.
oh, thank you, Monokuma.
What?
Thanks for making this
I know
easier
it
on
sounds
us.
absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then I really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
See, saying lost your memory implies that you didn't take it.
This is all
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
Because they're the ultimate magician.
Now? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, will you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brain?
I mean, the first one doesn't kill us.
Do you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
It took a whole year.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost.
Nope, you lost what I'm assuming a full 365 days, or at least one class term.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
Despair?
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
Do I have any idea who is controlling Monokuma? Well, if I'm to... My operating theory right now is it is Mukuro Ikusaba, because she's not dead. And if the headmaster was the only other person in the school when this started, then it would have to be her. Like, that's the only
That has something to do with
real
the
theory
memories you
as
stole
for
from
the
us?
direct culprit I can come up with.
It sure does.
Because, like, there's no other people that I'm aware of. The headmaster's in a box.
Secret.
Hold on, wait, what did Monokuma just said? Hold on. The motive... yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Nobody was killed.
Okay.
She is
You
alive.
want us to figure out who killed her
Laughs
before
in
we do
knowledge. Oh
anything
my
else.
gosh. I mean, like, it's painfully obvious that she's not dead. There were, what, 7 coolers that hadn't been filled, and the body had been moved into the cooler room. Like, and that's not even just
So who
the
did
body
it? Who killed her?
identification crap.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Oh dear.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
How did you forget?
You're just
We found a
making
whole
stuff
mech
up.
cockpit.
There's
No,
way
not the
mastermind is here.
bear puns.
The mastermind is
Oh.
probably a million miles away.
We'll wait for the next person to say
The
something.
masterminds
But, yeah.
always lurk off in the background, right?
Oh, not the bear puns again.
So who did it? Who killed
Whoever did
Zippity
it
doo
is
dah,
the
zippity day. My, you've got a lot to say.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up.
And
The mastermind is here. The
Free.
mastermind is probably a million miles
Ah!
away.
No, that's wrong.
frickin' white noise.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yeah.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
White nose is like, say psych right now. Yes, it was. And I did not
Can't be
appreciate
any
it.
doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Okay, so there's this point that they brought up when I was playing yesterday. And it annoys me because they're like, oh, it has to be one of us. Even though we found the entire mech, like, cockpit. Every student was required to go to frickin' trials. The only one we haven't seen is Mukuro. Hola, in from Mexico?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Ah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I speak a little bit of Spanish. Like a good, I think like a good first grade-ish level. Laughs in knowledge. Stop! Why are you laughing in knowledge? Still have a game with 16%. Blah, 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 blah. Let's take a single step inside. Oh, you're from Mexico. That's cool.
So if the mastermind is in the school,
Yeah, I was not expecting to
we
get
have
anybody
to
from
assume
Mexico.
it
How you
can only
doing?
be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here?
Yeah.
It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
What about the person controlling the
Oh,
bear?
it's not me.
What about the person controlling the bear?
Makoto!
What about the person controlling the bear?
Me! Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Insert Monokuma laugh here. Aye.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was
Play alter
actually the
ego. It was
mastermind
alter ego.
himself, right?
Stop.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Shut up.
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
You are, without a doubt, one of the most brilliant and, in this instance, incompetent medical examiners I've ever had the displeasure of working with.
Rather
You
than
examined the
wasting time
body,
bickering,
and you
we
have
should put our
still
minds to work
concluded
solving
that it
this
is
mystery.
Mukuro's body, just because the measurements are the same.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
There's actually a name for that theory. I don't remember what it was. But, like, it was about, like, you can identify a person from their exact body measurements. It was actually
He's
disproved
right. What more is
because
there to talk about?
there was a case of misidentification where they had the measurements and they got the wrong guy because the measurements were like
If you want something to
almost
talk about,
exactly the same.
I think there might be one thing.
Medical examiner isn't her talent, which is true. But like the fact that it was wearing high-heeled boots, fake nails, and the hands probably had no calluses on them, I feel like those are things that you would notice.
We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, she did not.
No, that isn't actually what
No
killed her.
person
It was something
who is going out to
entirely
kill somebody
different.
gets a bundle of arrows. No. Not even gets a bundle. Takes arrows, bundles them up, and then uses that as a bludgeon.
Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
It is the dumbest method of murder ever heard. It was the other
I
wounds.
got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
The first person to
Hey,
die.
now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yes.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago.
Kyoko is one step ahead of you. She's one step ahead and at least 10
They
steps
can't
behind at
possibly
the
be
same
what
time.
killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
I love her, but it's not Mukuro's body.
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
Oh, really?
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Incorrect. One, those would be scars.
How do you know that?
And two,
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right?
yeah.
So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
Oh, please stop. Please stop.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
She makes regular revolutions past just like a nice character and then kind of uncomfortable.
Soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it, obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
We're just gonna try it out. I missed.
You didn't deny me this time, You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Nine. It is not.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Yep.
She must have been in 100 different battles.
Yep.
So when you think about it, obviously she got all
Get Rose.
battle.
What do you mean?
Shoot.
Okay.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it,
Wait, I'm confused.
obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Zero.
I guess it would be the first one?
You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Wait, did I shoot the photo before?
Shoot.
So I meant to have
Mukuro was
the...
ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So
The profile.
when you think about it, obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
Oh, I'm gonna look at the photos again, right? Hidden room. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it.
You made me go all cute.
The e-handbook has nothing to do with it. That doesn't. That doesn't. So it would have to be her profile. Can't wait until I find out.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Hold on.
She must have
I shot
been
the photo of Coco in the...
different
Ah,
battles.
come on. Hold on.
When you think about it, obviously she
Kyle?
got all those wounds in battle.
What? Oh, it was the white noise, wasn't it? Oh.
You didn't deny me this time,
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Come on, come on. I did not know that I'd shot the wrong bullet.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it,
And
obviously,
slow
she
time.
got all those wounds in battle.
Why?
Are you finished?
How am I missing?
You didn't deny me this time,
Hold on, alright, we're using touch. No, that's worse. We're sticking with the hand mouse.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
How am I missing?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it, obviously she got all.
There we go. Fine. Gosh.
No.
There is
Mukuro
not a
didn't
reason I
suffer
should have
those
missed
wounds
that
in battle.
much.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
Coco.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Oh, please stop. Feel like you're
Anyway,
just as uncomfortable as
so we
I
can
am.
be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Junko. You said Junko wrong.
But if that's what killed her, Then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Bingo!
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Yeah, and I'm still kind of on that. Because, could it be a female? It could be a girl. Like, now that I really look at it. It could be.
Mukuro had already been dead for several days. Certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
Bing, bing. Oh, that's the only one that I can click if we're assuming she's
The one
dead.
who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask,
Dark
I
Nacho
naturally
Libre.
assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
Oh, I just noticed that on the forehead. It's the, Monokuma's
I
eye.
was wrong. It wasn't her at all.
That's
it was
cool.
the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient since
Oh, dear.
you're listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start
The
off
sister
with
of...
a
Wait, no
nice easy
spoilers!
question.
Who's the sister?
Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
It's okay, Long. Just, please don't do that. I should probably have a tag for it, but it's fine. Yeah. I should probably do that.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the
Wait, let me think. Body laying down. Right. Right hand.
Or could it be the hips?
Yeah.
You never saw their... So you can't have... I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the...
Oh? And what is it, the right hand?
Yep.
The left hand?
Because if I'm laying
Maybe the
face
right
down.
foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
The Goodbye Despair I don't play. Which one is that?
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or
Okay,
the
so I have to
left?
shoot the
Maybe
Mukuro.
Or could it be the hips?
Segundo? Okay.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was
So are you
under
avoiding
that
it, or just
I'm
have you not
telling
played
you
it?
Now, it was Mukuro.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly.
No, but yes, at the same
Representation
time.
of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo.
It's not Mukuro.
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, my reactions are very
well,
entertaining.
okay.
Actually, I watched my,
guess it wasn't
because I was
her.
uploading it, I watched my one for the execution of the computer. And I laughed a little bit,
But that
but like,
still doesn't
it
prove
brought
that
the
it
pain
was
back
me.
just a tad.
It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
No, it could not have been Kyoko.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Oh, jeez.
Your hands!
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Not a single wound.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of
All
yours.
right, Bear. Listen here, I'm willing to put up with a lot from you. You do not come to
Sorry.
hurt.
Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard,
Oh dear, I
you
look
have
away.
nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Don't hurt each other.
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That you haven't had access to.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
I'm just gonna let Makoto walk his walk real quick. I can't.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
What did that text say?
Oh, it says Biolab.
Good job.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Yep. And also that the
In fact,
corpse
there's a whole
originally
stack of
came
tarps
from
just
the
like it in
biolab.
there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Yep.
That's just a wild guess.
No.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
The dirty
There
tarp?
is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened.
There is actually
But you
evidence.
seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
I mean, she's a soldier, not a
Now
criminal.
that the conversation
Or-
has turned to the
uh.
topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Kind of funny, but never time to thank you for saving his life. Yeah, but it's just
Talking about
his
unmasking the mastermind?
just his personality.
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
Are we? Wait, really? Are we gonna?
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Are we actually gonna?
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Don't raise my hopes like this.
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
No, don't take the.
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
Don't take the freaking bait, you. Ugh.
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
She's wearing the same uniform I was. In the picture, or well, they were, isn't she?
So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Makoto, as much as I want to know the answer to this question, I know as much as you do. We gotta stay on task here. Don't. Oh, he's
Why are you
gone.
bringing that up now?
He's gone. Makoto's down.
Your mom, your dad, your little sister.
Oh no, my mouth.
What do you think has happened to your family?
Stares of knowledge.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Come on, Makoto, come back.
Calm down,
Come
Makoto.
back.
He wants you to get upset.
Thank you, Kyoko. Keep your boy in task. Yep. Okay, it's not. Ah.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
I've gotten a lot better at this, and it still fills me with anxiety whenever these happen.
Sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What do you want? Are you sure about
Oh gosh!
I'm not listening!
Boink!
This should prove it.
Alright. We're moving in the right direction. My hopes have been raised, and my expectations
Talking about is
are high.
lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
Pretty much
And as
exclusively.
part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
But
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in,
But
and there were only 9.
there you go.
Why does that matter?
Follow this line of questioning and realize something.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
How many people have
That's
died?
simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Yep. That one still hurts me. And that one shocked me. Do some math here. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, Leon. That was a brutal one. And then this one, which I'm still not happy with Byakuya for. Don't know if I'm ever going to get over that. And then I got rid of Hifumi, but at the cost of Taka. And you know what? I don't think that was a net gain. And then Celeste died. I'm upset about that as well. And Sakura was the real one. No. No. She wasn't.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But
You have seen
according to the lights
all
in the
but one of these
biolab,
deaths.
Only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Pretty much.
The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
Why would they do that?
If they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
There you go.
Whose body disappeared?
The only one with multiple
May
wounds.
very well be that none of them disappeared.
Oh, well, there's that.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Because she's not
Including
dead.
Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Come on. Only 9 murders took place. Oh, for goodness sakes!
Shoot!
No! Stop! It is the simplest...
I got it! What about it? The same person was killed twice.
You're kidding me! That's the thing that worked? You're saying the same...
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far.
The collective
One of the
intelligence
victims may
of an
have been
amoeba.
murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
Byakuya Tagami, you of all people should
was
already
Mukuro,
know.
of
Oh,
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
hold on, wait a minute.
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious.
Hold on.
Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
It's not really a defense, buddy. Oh, that hurt. Wait, make your arguments. Hang on. What's going on here?
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
Oh,
Junko
don't you dare.
Enoshima?
What? Oh.
Shoot!
We're gonna pretend that shriek didn't just happen.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia
Ludenberg! Do not shaft
maybe-
Celeste like that.
Sakura Ogami?
Evan, is there a trick again? Yeah, we got there.
No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Goodbye.
No, it's wrong. Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Nope, it was
What
identical.
do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Well, remember what happened to her?
Yeah.
She was impaled by a bunch of spears all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
And the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
I just realized one of those fridges just has Mondo butter in it, and you know what? I'm not happy about it.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could
One of the
easily be
fridges
these
has
same
Mondo
injuries.
butter in it. And I'm not happy about that. Because if all the corpses are being stored in the fridges, that includes Mondo.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Si, senora.
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Probablemente Mukuro
I
Ikusaba.
know the answer to that. It's Mukuro.
Oh, and now they're agreeing with me, so I know I'm wrong.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive! She's gotta be! Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
But wait, what's the but? I don't know how to refute this! This was my conclusion! Why do I have to defeat it? Hold on, I need to hear everything they say.
Found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's
Laughs in knowledge one final time. You are being mean to me.
Mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Oh, what?
The body we
Yes,
found
we
in
can
the
believe
garden.
that, right?
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her.
I went from being on top of the world to being, like, just paranoid real quick.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
And this ties back to the freaking, the thing I said about the data center. Because there's no way one person... hold on.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive? That's right. So the mastermind...
What do you say, Monica?
Oh, shoot! I did not notice the time.
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't
Child?
Mukuro.
No, that's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of.
Wait. The
body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records.
No.
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds.
More than one
Her
person.
vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
That doesn't mean...
Then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
You can tattoo a corpse.
If Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
It would have to be Junko and Ashima. There's... Huh?
Here's my answer.
Huh?
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
You did not just pull an Uno reverse card.
Are you sure about that?
No, I am not.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other
I
explanation.
mean, not undoubtedly.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she
Uno
was
reverse and a
dead,
+4
did you
pickup?
not?
Yeah, that's not okay.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive...
Is false because measurements can
It
be
must
the same.
Wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
No. Oh, and see, now the comment from earlier
I
is
know you
locking
gave
in
it
for
your
me.
Best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
Oh, hold up, Stuffy.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet. Oh? You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
No.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
Measurements can be the same.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way?
I mean, to be completely fair, while the sisters thing I wouldn't have thought of, measurements can be the same.
Absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
No!
Then both of them are dead, right?
There's one
There
body.
can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Hold on, I think I can... Hang on. Boop-a-doo-doo. Just gonna... There we... No. There we go. Boink. There. Tags have been... Stream successfully updated. It's been fixed.
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
No. Hold on, what was your question again? Who could still be alive? How would Junko not be the... I am so confused! Alright, give me the letters. Well, that's helpful! Okay. P and C. Hope? No. So, alright, hold on. Let me pause this for a second. Give me a... Say Junko is not the one who died. Replaced? How? How is this? No! There is no way to swap. This happened in front of us. The words replaced. Yeah, I got you. I figured it out right before you sent the thing through. What? How? How on earth? How on earth?
Now I understand. That's
How do
it.
you?
What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
You're about to tell me that the ultimate fashionista is not only not the one who died, but is the one who's been
That's
running
right.
everything?
Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place.
The Herculean leaps in logic.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
More than one person can be 5, whatever it was. More than one person can be 95 pounds. And more than one person can have the same measurements.
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Listen to Hiro. I would never say listen to Hiro.
Switch? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Exactly. This isn't Naruto.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
No, the opening of this is correct. It is Junko's body, or let's just say for sake of argument, it is whoever was impaled at the beginning of this whole thing's body.
I got it! The two of them, they had switched places from the very beginning.
My brain has absolutely melted.
From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
I need to see the eyes.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
We'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
During introductions at the beginning of the game. Huh.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was.
Actually, I knew who
Mukuro
pretty
could
much
have
all of
simply
you.
told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference.
Incorrect. Makoto is a stalker.
That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Oh, there's that.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right?
Bingo.
Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Thank you.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Or they could have put it on
If she
afterwards.
did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo.
Oh,
after
that's
the
a
body was
good point, and
extinguished.
it would explain the
Plus,
marks.
There were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
Yeah.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
So now you choose to bring that up.
But
This Uno reverse card has
really
just
did use the
broke
foundation.
my entire foundation for my argument.
Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Bingo!
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
I mean, the modeling world is pretty rough.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
Oh gosh, that, yeah.
Shoot!
Let me just pretend that didn't happen. Twice, first time during our latest investigation. Wait a second, is it just the thing at the top? Ooh. During our latest investigation, when Oh wait, the setup. There was a thing for the setup, the disguised body, right? No? This one? Oh gosh.
Shoot!
Alright. Disguising Junko's identity. Not just once or twice, the first time, last investigation. It wasn't the Monokuma file. DVD. Oh no. And I know how too when he shut the thing off. Oh, come on. I make fun of them for having no brain. How did I forget that? And this is why we're supposed to go to bed on time, kids.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
The bad
But,
power
wait.
outage thing was just a fluke.
Don't hit me with the hangmans. Oh no! Not this!
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about? Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
I hate this! Why is it so tame?
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about? That's impossible.
I'm so confused. Oh wait, they're gonna put me through this again, aren't they? No! No.
Is this really the end for all of us?
No. I would love to give it another shot, actually. Making me pick the bullets I use the moments of truth. Why is it so, like... They're normally more aggressive.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
I'm getting wrecked.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about?
Why is it so laid back? These are always so, like, aggressive.
This should prove it.
How did he try to hide it with
The
the...
video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
That was specifically for Junko, was it?
Oh, I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten.
Did Makoto notice something that I didn't?
There's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Wait. No!
I got it!
I didn't notice it in the other ones, but I noticed it in mine.
The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to
And the
believe
eyes
her
are the
face
same.
just happened to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
The eyes were the same.
And on
Come
top of
on!
that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's
Hold
no
on,
doubt
I'm covering
the girl
the-
whose face is hidden here
Yeah.
is the real Junko.
Oh
pictures that
my
didn't show her
gosh! I didn't notice the
Because
difference.
if he could have seen her face, then it would have clearly
When he
revealed
made that comment, I just assumed like the standard thing. I completely forgot. Her eyes were a different color on the magazines, weren't they? And then she also had what? She had freckles or something?
that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
But
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game.
hold on. All right, hold on. One, props to my boy Makoto. He
She's the
straight
true
up and down
mastermind and the
crushed
ultimate
me.
despair.
Xanadu times 2!
Eyes were a different shape. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
All right. Well, all right. Props to my boy Makoto. He straight up beat me on this one. Makoto figured it out. Let's give him a round of applause. But also, let me just take a second. Why is the ultimate fashionista the mastermind?
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room
How
for
does this
debate.
game do
You
this?
don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.
How does this game keep pulling, like, the rug out from under me? How? How is this possible? Okay. So we have to basically lay out everything. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, and these are timed, too. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that's the one for there. Oh yeah, scroll. It's been a while. Do. Oh, no, that's not it. Put the mask on. Knife coming after me. I wake up. She's there. Have to look at these again. Okay. Oh, wait, Kyoko. There's gonna be one where I'm defenseless in bed, right? Yeah. Nope. I didn't know that! I didn't know you could click on that. That would have saved my... Oh my gosh, that would have saved so much time. Yeah, they put it on the corpse. Where's that? It's over here somewhere. I didn't know this hint system existed. You know what? I didn't, actually. I don't think I saw when you did this part. I think I may have had to go. I don't remember exactly why. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. This game used my own forensic skills against me. How? How did they do that?
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind...
So, like,
Junko
were they
Enoshima.
betrayed? There were 2 members of the Ultimate Despair here.
Kept in a biolab, which had been converted
And I'm
into a
assuming,
war.
since Mukuro...
Until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She
Oh yeah,
tried
because she
to
had
murder to
freckles.
try
I
and break the opening,
remember that.
proving to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
¿Por qué? ¿Cómo? Oh, my brain is all over the place.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
There's more? Yeah, so I was told this trial was like super long.
Junko Enoshima.
And it's only been an hour and a half. I'm like, huh. Because I know I didn't do this faster than he did.
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
So there's 2 despairs. I'm assuming Mukuro was breaking from it, because that's why she was killed.
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
I feel like that's probably why it's off.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
I think she's just coming
Get up,
downstairs.
Junko. The game's over.
Over.
Ah, never mind. Just silent.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
That is actually exactly what I thought, Miss Enoshima. So wait, is the fashion world really so brutal that you become freaking
Wrong.
ultimate
There's
despair?
still
I'm so
plenty more to go.
confused. It's not why she was killed with Kathiri. Oh my lord. Hold on! I recognize this because I saw.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Okay, one, I don't know how to feel about your voice, but I saw your face. There's this artist I follow. They had drawn Junko's face on like a pin, and I saw the eyes. I'm like, huh, that's a really interesting way that the eyes are, because I like really like how the art style is, and I recognized for the first time that they were different. Hold on.
Swear your fealty to us. We will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
I am so
You
confused.
made your choice. Will you serve under us?
I mean, okay, but no.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Okay, that voice makes much more
It's been
sense.
so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play. Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
It's very deadpan.
Face. Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it!
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it
It's
this far,
selective.
huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
Huh.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
I'm trying to decide
No,
how I
it's
feel
such a
about this
cliché, right?
performance.
I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Sweet mercy!
Go fucking Enoshima!
I was like trying to decide if this performance is brilliant or if it's too deadpan. Because I was thinking about the freaking.
Together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
I'm so confused!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Oh, dear goodness. Okay, so she's just crazy.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Huh?
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way.
Extremely crazy? Yeah.
Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with.
Start with?
Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
Dang. Just roast your
utter
sister.
Disappointment that she was. Anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
It was... the reaction to her appearing was pretty tame. It was less severe than my reaction to her
of course not. I also did
obvious
it to avoid
personality.
becoming bored.
Eccentricities. That's the word.
I've never been a stickler for following a
Sweet
plan
Mercius.
to the letter, you know?
She scares me more than, like,
If I planned everything
several
out
other
and
people.
knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
And that does explain the expression.
So, you figured it out?
Persona is gonna change a lot. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
And she did just say she kind of doesn't like her because she abandoned her.
Sacrificed her? That's what got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. No, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
But despair about what?
You murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Where'd the mushrooms come from?
That's why it gets me so excited. Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
Or well, your remote-controlled
That act
spear.
is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
Huh.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Hero.
My sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning
Abnormality.
your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin.
Like,
Ah, no, I didn't do that.
Kill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right?
I'm like, that's a compliment.
So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic.
I mean, kind of.
I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
Well, I don't know if I go that far.
I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Yeah, so this is where the tragedy
What did
comes
you
in.
just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
Oh, wait, she's 100% going to kill herself, isn't she?
Your missing memories. Then you can start floating.
Damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Oh, calm
Going to
down,
solve all
Detective
these mysteries.
Makoto. He just goes, damn straight. I'm like, hold on, when did you come from Texas?
We'll have our victory.
Slow down there, buddy.
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
She's not gonna tell you.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
Oh, Toko. Don't hurt me like this.
No fair! At least give us a hint.
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
Yes, she did.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Nope. Not the founding. The motives, the class drop. We're just gonna start from the top. I know it's not that. Yeah. The ultimate snooze fest. Wow, that hurt me a lot more than I really thought it was going to.
Shoot.
Okay, thinking back, memory stolen from us. Would it be the motives?
I got it.
I guess I should have started with that
You're
one.
talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other.
Oh, wait, it makes much more sense after I
So you do
clicked it.
remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Yeah, you should
So then,
apologize.
let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Related to one of the people?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
I know it, but it's hard for me to... Ah, there we go. Human connections.
I got it! The driving force
Multiple
behind the
choice
motive you
answers
presented
are my
us with
favorite,
that
because
film was
I
human
know the
connections.
answer, but like having a thing to
Ding,
pick from
ding,
makes it a
ding.
lot easier.
You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys?
So this is like her actual
Each
self,
video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
and then she pastes over it.
For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still,
It's a really
what a
interesting
cool
way
thing
to
to
make
do.
a character. I'm just kind of like geeking
You're
out.
the one that did it!
yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Secrets and stuff. The past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
To be completely fair, it was in a moment of passion.
So, how long
Because
do
he
you
didn't
plan on dragging
intend
this out?
to do anything about it at that moment. He just kind of acted.
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Greed. There we go.
I got it! It was money,
I keep
wasn't it?
thinking that
Greed.
there was one between the greed and the
Seek and
other one.
destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
$10 million. Oh,
Damn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
Yep.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Thanks. She just called me Sweet Cheeks.
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Betrayal?
I got it! In her case,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Betrayal. Exactly.
You see,
Where are those mushrooms coming from?
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world.
Still baffles you that hero lived. Yeah.
This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
So when you say we, are you referring to your multiple voices, or
Seed of
are you?
despair?
Is there still a group?
Just as water,
Nobody answer that
air,
question.
and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Which is true.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
The subject hasn't actually
If you
changed,
listened,
friend.
You would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
True.
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
Well, let's just say, still got Danganronpa 2 for my other questions. Wait, what other questions did I ask?
Plus,
Nobody
you
said
haven't
anything about
given
that.
us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
Yeah, because the world is
What are
something's
you
wrong
talking
outside.
about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Laughs and knowledge. Oh, for the love of...
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
Please think back to the video where you all agreed to live in here for the rest of your lives.
Thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
I still don't know why somebody painted the
put
Eye of
so
Horus
much
in
effort
blood
into
on the second
creating
floor.
hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow.
I'm assuming it was to protect from them, but I'm like,
So,
why the Eye of
just like
Horus?
Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint. Huh? Really?
Careful, Hina.
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see what happens.
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
With how this game goes, I'm pretty sure I don't want to see this.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
No, she means the rest of the school. Yes, she
something
means the
really
world
did happen
beyond
out
the
there.
school walls.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Nothing!
I wanna see too. See
A
your
s-
faces
a
sink into
sand-blasted
despair.
wasteland.
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Wow! Really? You really just did that to the Statue of Liberty. Oh dear, and that's a scene from Psycho Pass. So you defaced world monuments. I don't know if that's a gang or just people are crazy and committing violent acts of crime. And then there's a giant robot attacking what looks like... Can I see the city again? It's just, I don't know, some city. Basically, it's a mess. Why the Statue of Liberty, man?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
Nope, it's the feed from our current year.
What you just saw.
Or last year.
All of you should recognize it. That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you.
Gonna give them back.
If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
You gonna give him back, or are you just gonna...
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
Come on.
I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial.
They're just... am I crazy? Am I the only one who, like, actually wants to see her, like, play some music? Like, up on a rock stage? Because she seems like she'd be very good at that. Okay. Let's let them all speak.
Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Ah!
Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have? Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
Well...
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
I want to hear what they all say again.
Meaning of the footage we saw. Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Ah, can't move my hand.
Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Oh! Wait. Wait! 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 Yeah! Yeah! That's a, I see it! Oh, and I look at the chat and I see the thing. Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute. Her memory's not
I
affected.
don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
It's funny, because as soon as I started yelling, I look at chat and I see you said it.
You're telling us to... What am I supposed to be remembering?
Who thought? Hold the fuck. Get roasted! Okay.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
Sneeze!
The other token, Genocide Jack.
Sneeze! Make her sneeze!
Two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Bingonium.
Say, Toko!
Or, well, it's Boingonium, but
Are
nobody gets that
you
reference.
telling me to swap places with her?
Never said Jack Squat this whole game, though. But yeah, but the thing is,
Absolutely not.
we never actually ask her anything, and she does say things about, like, the world outside. She talks about how, like, she kills people and how she only ever kills people in one specific way. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Alright,
Do you know
be
anything
useful.
about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Dang.
Nice to meet you too.
Serial killers really get along.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Because they share a brain.
Earlier. I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
See?
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
No, nobody ever asked her.
If you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
A tragedy?
No one has ever said those words in front of her.
Seriously forgot? Maybe I
I'm realizing this, and I'm like, dang.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Could somebody please tell me what it was? Instead of just
Why is
repeating
that
the same
phrase
thing.
coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made.
Oh my lord, could you just get to the point?
More on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
No, don't you?
All there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Thank you, hero.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
So you don't know what happened?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Let me rephrase it in a way that you might understand. The world as you know it.
Calm
As in,
down.
because
It's
the
okay.
planet's still there.
There's no
People
need to
still
panic.
live outside.
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you.
Please do.
It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Oh dear.
What? What did you say?
Oh, don't do this to
I'm glad see
him.
you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Oh, don't do this to him!
Well done, peasant.
Why am I defending
I didn't
Byakuya?
say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Holy Jesus.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
So I'm writing down the phrase Avatar of Divine Punishment because I want to save that for later. Hold on. Just Avatar of Divine Punishment, because I like that title. But also, what is going on?
Place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
But hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
Actually,
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago,
don't you dare.
then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
So Makoto, not only do you have the information of, oh, we lost our memories, and, oh, this thing happened, but our memory of it was erased, plus the fact that you yourself said the lockers that you were opening were from the class before you, ergo a year. And then you find stuff in the lockers that belong to you, to the classmates you're with.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Why are you so dumb and so smart?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago?
He only has one working brain cell that chooses when it will work. Yeah, his brain cell is part of a freaking union, and it is the dumbest thing.
I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
2?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
No
I understand why you'd have
way.
trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
No.
Answer with all your heart and soul.
No way. 2?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
2? Laughs the Nodge. Oh my gosh.
I got it! If we accept that what you
Oh
say is
my
true,
gosh.
then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
I like her.
Seriously? This routine again?
She's very cool. But my brain is kind of spinning, so I'm focusing on this one thing, trying to collect the shattered bits
You've
of...
already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy.
My mind is
And
gone.
that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible.
Yeah, hold on. Can I open my... I want to open the report card real quick. Are there ages in there? No? No ages? Really? Huh. So no ages. Okay, fine. Be like that. Oh, my brain hurts right now. What are we doing now? Don't you dare. Okay, good. It's not a bullet time. Oh, wait, what am I proving here? What's going on? Let's just listen to what they gotta say.
I could never lose something like that.
Oh, are you serious?
You've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
It's really not.
I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything.
Why is this?
Heck, I've
I need to get a
never
real
gone
mouse
to a
pad.
single class.
Ah, there it is.
Surreal. Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
+2.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Well, I know the thing. But like,
Worth of memories.
that's
I could never lose
crazy.
something like that.
That's
Living here for 2 years?
ridiculous.
Hell
I'm
no,
so-
that's impossible. I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class.
Yes, you have, my good sir. I'm glad the thinking
There's
part
something I'd
is
like you to
kind
take
of
a
still
look at.
working. Comprehension,
This notebook
though.
right here.
Huh?
Holy, this is Attack
Found it in
on
the
Titan
locker room
levels
on the
of
second
just.
floor.
This is like, I would say maybe 1.5 points below Attack on Titan. He's
You don't want-
23
Could you
years
take a look
old.
inside?
Oh my
Sure,
lord!
whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
But
What's is something wrong?
he remembers it.
Kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt. But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing.
Gasp.
No way.
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak,
Yeah, I remember him saying he was 21.
but somehow you forgot all about it.
Wait, hold on. So, if we're going off of the Japanese school age, I think their high school it starts at the same time as ours, so say 14. The man's been held back 3 times.
I don't want to believe
Jeez.
But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
So he's 23, and the rest of them are at least 16.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence,
Yeah, I remember the
you
drink
have any
thing.
choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
I can see why.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you've forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Why is it quiet?
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Excuse me, miss.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
I take personal offense to that. I hit 25 followers today. I'm feeling pretty
It's
good.
just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair,
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. Can't think of any time other than... when I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
You didn't pass out. My brain is fried.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
So many time in the final. We're like, I think halfway-ish through it. My brain is completely fried. I can't think. It's shocking.
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
To be completely fair, I wasn't unconscious for 2 years.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Excuse me.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
As friends do.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
See, this hits me hard. But there is one little thing. So I do feel like if she just wanted to extract the maximum amount of despair, then, like, not killing the Blackens when they're discovered would probably be a better idea. Just, like, imprisoning them in some despair-increasing way. Because I feel like if they were still alive at this point,
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
that despair would probably really appeal to her. I killed my friends for nothing.
What?
Eh?
Once
Annie?
your school life here
¿Qué?
began, I thought about you constantly.
Pero, ¿por
It's
qué?
only natural that I would fall in love.
Oh dear.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it.
Estoy en peligro.
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind. Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
See?
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
I can see that.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Which was...
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Every
The
time.
tragedy.
Every time they do that, I
All
just...
too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
But why?
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
Oh, what's this noise? Okay. What? There we go.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
Yes, please.
Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
16 is a pretty big group of friends.
The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
Oh, well, yeah, we were... It was the whole class.
Something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once!
I'd like for you to say it.
To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The headmaster.
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
Yes, sir.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Because...
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Yeah, I figured that out like a minute ago. I was like, huh, the bolts are all on the inside.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
I mean, trapped
And
is
then
the
you
wrong
forgot
word.
all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I...
Well, why don't you tell me?
The TV broadcast? Hangman's Gambit? Okay, fine. Oh dear, okay. CK. Ends in K. Oh dear. Missed. Hacked. No. Hijack. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah.
Now I understand.
Don't worry, Usagi. I got it.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
I'm assuming there are very big guns that prevent that from happening.
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
There we go.
Expelled them?
Cancelled is
I
more
have to
like
thank
the,
you all. They were
the
a
word.
relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Dang! Makoto busting out the big boy
There's a reason I
words.
chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Kind
You
of.
solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't
Yes and no.
Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing? And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already! So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
That's not true.
Huh?
That's actually...
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Like, she hasn't lied.
Well,
ever.
Even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
The 9 coolers with people inside
Of everyone you've
speak
killed.
to the opposite.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
I will say, removing memories is not really a small nudge, but she's not wrong.
Despair comes naturally.
Oh, yes! That's funny as shit!
Honestly, I'm just glad I'm not actually there, because I'd be down.
This isn't just some game to
This
us.
information would have broken me. It's kind of breaking me right now.
It's murder, plain and simple. You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided...
What?
Ah, wait, I didn't mean to click that.
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
All that you guys need to do is not say Despair won. You could lie.
Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, don't even act like she's gonna punish the person who votes to kill everybody.
Mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Wait, what?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
But
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
oh dear.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Can
You
actually.
mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
Wow.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
You've actually.
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
Wow.
So beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all.
I mean, trap isn't really the word I'd
The
use.
least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
I got this. What do I have to get?
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Little bit, Tuco.
Oh, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair!
Don't you dare pull the power of
I'm
friendship
not
card.
gonna lose to you!
Hello, Revenjo2. How you doing? My brain's kind of melting. Somehow this silence scares me more than anything that's happened.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
My own Uno reverse. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have that kind of power. I have to pull a frickin' Uno reverse out of the... Hold on. Does whether I live or die come down to...
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
Because of the air purifier.
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. All of you will have to leave.
I know I have to shoot the dots. I just... I want to hear what they all say.
Where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
I love how Kyoko's dots are the ones that don't work. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait! Hold the phone! Okay. Use my own hope to plant seeds of... Okay, so basically what it's saying is... Yeah.
As long as there's hope,
Wait!
we'll
Oh!
never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why. That's why. No matter what, I need to get
I have
out of
unlocked the power of Bro with Hero.
here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up.
And...
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
Boink.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
Ah, I
is
see that.
thanks to the air purifiers in the
Swaggy Rachel. Come on, come on. Alright.
Don't lose
I thought I missed that for a second. I panicked a bit.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
Yes. Yes, do that. Think about
We
Sakura.
only get stronger by taking
Oh,
adversity
and also
by the
do what
horns.
Usagi said.
Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
Sorry, I'm not used to sellout yet.
That sounds like something she'd
Still
say,
kind of new to
right?
that. I would greatly appreciate if you would hit that follow button. It'd make my day.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Good job, Hina.
We won't give up.
I'll be used to sell out soon enough. Oh my gosh. Of course it's you, Parsa. The Parsa talk. I need to find a short way to say your name.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've
Decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air
Yeah,
outside
outside
is
is
totally
totally
polluted,
polluted,
you
you
know.
know.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers.
Overlord?
in
Yeah,
the
I'm not
physics
calling
lab.
you Overlord.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision. If I die, the purifiers will
Screech to a halt.
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Boink.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't think she cares.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Barry, no! Not with the bear puns! Not right now!
The only reason we're okay in here
Not now! Of all
thanks to the air
times!
purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Oh no, and you're gonna set him up too.
As long as I have my master's love.
Oh, she scares me.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Alright, Byakuya. Time to grow a personality.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Yeah, keep the tough guy act.
Understand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Stop the bear puns, impossible. What am I subjecting myself to with this game?
My word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up. As long as there's hope,
I need
we'll
that.
never give up.
If I were to die,
Danganronpa theme intensifies. Oh, stop with the bear puns! I'm sorry, I love this music though. I'm just straight bopping right now.
by the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
I just realized that the picture is probably what I should shoot at Kyoko's thing.
Is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
I can afford to lose a heart.
I've made my decision. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Oh, never mind. Hope worked on her too.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking.
Well, you don't remember
But
your
even
father.
if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
Yeah!
I can't explain why exactly. But if just because
Oh!
we don't actually know
I need to read.
does that mean we can't understand?
Wait, what'd you say? I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Okay.
Could it be that... No, never mind.
Gasp, you actually loved your
So,
father.
Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely.
The ultimate hope or something?
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Don't you dare call him the ultimate
You
hope.
came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
Please don't.
And if that's true, I think I could call you
He did.
the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Like, goodness meo.
What the?
You know what? I'll take the power up. And now it is time for me to unlock Super Saiyan. Don't you dare!
So uncool.
She loves her father very much. Stop.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
I also am kind of sad to see her die. Unless she doesn't die. Nobody answer that question. Lock it in, boys! Oh, don't put me through another bullet time battle.
You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? You're innocent on this game. You're gross.
I hate these!
Despair. I just love despair. You suck. So uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. Suffer from despair. No, no.
I suck at these!
So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? You're innocent in this game. You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair.
There's too many things for my eyes to keep track of!
Uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Go, 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 go,
Despair
get!
into tomorrow. Despair into
Hope keeps on going.
Red!
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
It's called the power of friendship, baby! Well, actually, no. It's the power of hope. But, you know, this is anime, so we're gonna call it the power of friendship. Wait, I never failed this one! Oh, wait, no, I did. Never mind, I did once. Never mind. I was so excited for a second. But, yeah, no, we're good.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Yes, sir!
I'm ready to go.
Yep, we pulled the Uno reverse! And we
Let's
have
put
Genocide
an
Jill
end to
here
these
for it.
trials.
Should we, like,
Put
bring
an end to
Toko
the
out?
killing.
I don't know.
With our own hands.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, ba-dum. Brrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr Oh, and it feels so good to be actually able to hear the sound where it's supposed to be.
The hell?
Indeed.
I lost? Well, that's just...
What the heck?
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Oh dear.
So this is despair. And now true despair. And now true despair.
I mean, we've been know this.
Anyway.
We knew this was happening.
Totally the best!
Don't stutter now, Ultimate Hope.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Danganronpa theme intensifies. Yep. Parsatag gets it.
Hey. However...
No. There's one last thing. It's fine.
She scares me. That was a little more uncomfortable than anything Zoko's ever done.
Stop it! How many times do I have to tell you? Don't get in my way!
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
Oh dear.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
And suddenly, I don't think we should let her push that button.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
This is bringing back repressed memories of something that freaked me out. Well, so yeah, wait, she's not getting dragged. She wants this. The ultimate punishment? Wait. Oh, why are you gonna do that? She had the emergency override in her hand. I mean, yeah.
Danganronpa.
Hey. Makoto.
Oh, okay, so it's for the door.
So,
Indeed.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
But
He has a point.
it's true.
Yes.
Jeez, my hand is so cold.
My beautiful scissors!
And she's back. I don't think any child should be subjected to being raised by you, Toko. Not until you get whatever this
That's
is figured
enough.
out. Greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. Jeez.
Anyway,
but
for serious.
in other words, am I wrong?
Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. I mean, having her would be useful for building a dynasty, and I don't know why that I believe that. Well, no, I do know. Just, it's
You got it.
funny that it's her.
Hey.
Okay.
How is the school getting supplied, though?
Could it be... How about that? Woo!
Makoto.
This is a real Noah's Ark situation. You're the ultimate hope. Shut up. There you go.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
She's been dead.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Now, notice they're leaving without making any sort of pacts or with any kind of supplies.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You better not be splitting
you know how
up.
much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Gotta continue the series to see what happens. Wait, what? And roll credits. There we go. That was a ride. That was an absolute ride. I'm assuming that these are all the Japanese voice actors. Yeah, that was... I enjoyed that. That was great. And we actually finished right on time, because I have to leave in 5 minutes. This was a great game. It surpassed my expectations pretty much at every level. And, kept me guessing the entire time. That is not normal. Like, even up till the very end, it kept me in the dark. It used my own detective skills against me. Yeah. Now play part 2. That is the plan. See, there's a small possibility I might take off tomorrow for school stuff, but we are definitely going to play part 2. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Can I? Oh, whoop. Oh, wait, what? There's an after credit scene. Yeah, see, this was my last question.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Because, there's another game, and he's in it.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear.
Don't you dare tell me that he's just...
I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
It can't just be as simple as he's gained sentience, right? Oh yeah, I would like to save. What if simulation type plan? Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go do the stuff I need to do and process everything that just kind of happened. Yeah. Wow. Alright. It's been real. Can't wait to see what happens in the second game.